Good morning, Grand Rise, children of the Most High. This is Mama Tia coming with a video message for you. I know it's been a while and I haven't been doing no videos. I've really been into myself and tapping inward a lot more, taking some time. It's been a lot going on for all the empaths and the chosen people. I know you feel everything, so you know how important it is for us to take our breaks away, decompress, be with nature. I befriended a tree in the backyard. Her name is Sophia. She's so beautiful. I love her. She gives me so many messages and she gives me a sense of peace and comfort. But the purpose of this video today is because I have been given a message that I need to deliver to the children of the Most High, also known as the chosen, and you know who you are. There's no need to distinguish or say who is who. It's something that is internal and we don't even have to discuss it. But this message is for the children of the Most High and what is happening with this new president, Donald Trump. So if you could look with your spiritual eyes and be able to see what's really going on, everything would make so much sense for you. Donald Trump is blowing the trumpets. These are the final rites of passages, and these are the things that are predestined, and they were already written to come to pass before we enter into the new earth. There is a certain destruction that must occur in order for the new to be rebuilt. With that being said, the Spirit of the Most High gave me these interesting yet critical concepts about why we are in the state that we are in. And it is truly because the children of the Most High have forgotten who they are. They've forgotten their purpose. They've forgotten why they're here. We are in this world. We are not of this world. We are supposed to be here about our Father's business. We are here to establish an order of Christ consciousness inside of the children of the Most High, so that we elevate and rise back to where we were. Now we've become so dependent upon this world, working these jobs, these systems. We feel like we've got ahead because we're not in the fields cultivating our own food anymore, and look at what happened. They begin to poison it. Everything that we've stepped away from, we've allowed the enemy to take over and infiltrate to destroy us and our children. We are in air-conditioned buildings all day working these jobs. We're in the house and these systems are running and they're spreading fumes, and it's not nature, it's not fresh air, it's not oxygen. So everybody's upset, like, oh well, Donald Trump this and he's stopping this, he's removing the education system. It's time for us to educate our own children. At one point in time, this is how we lived, people. We lived in our own communities. We had carpenters, we had plumbers, we had everything we needed. We were self-sufficient. We grew our own food. We taught our children. We made our own clothes. At one point in time, we were living very successfully off of the land until a plan was devised to destroy that and give us so much separation. It's so crazy how we don't like each other. We don't support each other in our own communities. We go home from work and we close our doors to what's going on in the world because it doesn't affect us and our own children. And we're usually not involved or concerned about anything until it directly hits our home. It's time for us to get back out of that. If we are the true children of the Most High, we know that we are here for one another. We need one another to get through everything that's coming. So if we are reduced back to leaning and depending on one another, bartering our food, making our own clothes, building our own homes, our children are learning skills and tools that they need. They don't have to be out there selling drugs to provide for their family because they're within their community and they're sustaining themselves by using the tools and the resources that they have been taught. This is a good thing. All things work together for the good of the Lord and those who are called according to his purpose. This is a divine purpose playing out. And if you can accept that and allow yourself to flow with it, you will be just fine. But that's why the great division and the separation is here, because some people won't be able to process what is happening. And that is okay. Give them love, give them energy, and let them go on your way, because you have to be in tune with the frequencies that are coming to the planet right now. And Mama wants the revival of her children. And the things that have been done are against nature, and that cannot stand. Anything that goes against nature cannot stand. Nature is all we have ultimately. That's where we came from, and that's where we were returned. So when all of these systems and things that man think they put in place, and they've got all of these jobs, and we've got all of these concerns that have nothing to do with mama, if you think that's going to stand, good luck, because it won't. So this message is just for the children of the Most High to go inside. Take some time, step away from the media, step away from the television, from social media. Just take some time to step away and get really, really quiet and seek ye first the kingdom of God that is within, so that you will be led and guided to where you're supposed to be. Because trust me, if you seek ye first the kingdom of God that is within you, you will be led. There will be no fear. There will be courage. There will be patience. There will be persistence. And most of all, there will be understanding, because that is what we're lacking. We just don't understand what is happening. And that's why I'm sharing this message, as jumbled and crazy as it may be, just to give you some sense of clarity to know that this is a part of the plan too, you guys. Everything that's getting ready to follow is a part of the plan. Do not invest yourself with fear. Trust, faith, perseverance. Tap into yourself. The Most High is always present and waiting for you to tap in, just to give you some loves and understanding that you're going to be fine no matter what happens. Lately, I've been praying. And the other night when I was praying, because I'm praying for my kids, I'm praying for everybody, I'm praying for my family, for protection, for peace, for guidance, that we are more in tune with our spirit, so that we are more spiritually led and fed than all the things that's physically happening around us. And I clearly heard Spirit say to me, remember that prayer that you used to say when you would go to NA meetings with your family members when they were addicted? Because I've had a lot of addiction in my family, and it seems like from birth I've been the counselor for everybody. So I've been to NA meetings, I've been to AA meetings my whole life as a child. The Serenity Prayer. Because no matter what, there are certain things that we have no control over, and those are the things that we have to let go of. We need to focus more on the things that we can control, and they are abundant. There are so many things that are within our control. So the Serenity Prayer says, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That is so powerful if you break down those 3 sentences and you really sit with them and you start meditating upon those words and what that really means daily before you do anything. Grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. Focus on the things that you can change, folks, and that is within you. And there are so many things that you can do, and your impact is so great you won't even know it until you tap into it. But trust and believe everything that is happening now is a part of this grand divine, and you should really get excited about it and be grateful, because this is what we've been waiting for. This is the time that we have been waiting to come and do this thing and elevate and create this new world, this new earth that is here. Participate in it actively with our energy, giving it all we got: love, understanding, compliance, guidance, and we are all one. And if we start to really, really think about what that means, we'll know that everything we do to ourselves, we're doing to somebody else. Every thought we're presenting to the world. Whether we think that nobody's listening, nobody's hearing, these are frequencies, and thoughts become things. So let's change the way we're thinking. And if we look at this as a great thing, as a return of love, because that's all this is. This is just a return to love. Then it'll get us through, and we won't have that many reservations about it. But don't be mad at Donald Trump, y'all. Don't be mad at nobody. Focus on the things that you have the ability to change, and get in tune with yourself, because we are elevating, and this is just the beginning of all this greatness that is to come. I'm excited. I gotta go to work. I'm out here. I'm playing my part. I'm doing my thing. I'm staying tapped in to myself, tuned in to myself. That way my cup is full enough that I may need to share with others. But I know that there is something placed in your spirit, especially for the chosen one. We all have a task, and we all have a job to do. And you know what it is. I can't tell you what it is. It's been given to you probably a long time ago. But life tried to choke it out of you. But you can be restored at any given moment once you start tapping into yourself. Everything comes back like a flood, because it never left. It's always, always inside of you, and always will be. You got to go in there and pull it out, baby. So that's my message for this morning. Thank you for tapping in, tuning in, listening to this message. If you feel like it resonates with you, like, share, and subscribe. I am definitely going to be more consistent. I know I say that every time I come up here and then life happens, but we don't have time for life to be happening no more. We're taking control of life, and this is our domain, and this is our realm, and we actually came here to create it the way we want it to be. And don't ever forget that. I love you. Be well and have a happy, happy hump day. Peace and love, guys.